Alright, so before we get into the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for clicking on the video, and that if you guys are new here or have been around and haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell down below. It's the best way to support my channel and make sure you are notified for all future videos. Thank you for watching, and let's get right into it. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slime Isekai Memories video. So we just got the speed battle today that is just basically like the defense battle, but instead of just trying to survive, you actually are trying to kill them. Pretty much like the Heroes Jubilee turn limit kind of thing. You have 5 turns for each stage, and you have to kill them. Basically, you want to kill them on the 4th turn, when you have 2 turns left, because the missions for the tickets require you to kill them on the 4th turn. So if it's your final turn that you have before he ults you, then you're not going to complete the mission to get all the 10 tickets for the free multi on the speed banner. So yeah, I have recordings of the, what is it, light, wind, and earth. Optimally, you'd use the Earth 1.0, or I guess Earth 2.0 as well. Well, actually, no, you'd want to go Earth 1.0, Light 2.0, and Wind 2.0. But I only really had Earth 1.0 to work with, so yeah, this is going to be kind of like the budget teams that you can use. Now the light one is pretty easy. This is the team that I used. I have Guy because the main focus for this stage, they don't debuff green orbs, so the only full green orb converter that I have is Guy. Ideally you'd have Shizue, but I don't have her, or I didn't have her at the time of this video. So yep, Gazelle is going to be my main DPS because the boss is weak to the physical, and yep, we have Misery for the green, the orb buffs, Aaron for the orb change, Hero for the time rewind and the crit rate buff. And the Hinata is also my second single target DPS because my light team at this point in time was really bad. So I basically only had the light 1.0 units to work with. So yep, let's get right into it. This one is really easy. In my opinion, this was the easiest out of all of them. This one or the earth one. The wind one I had the most trouble with. But I mean, these overall should be pretty easy. You're fighting the 3 earthlings that got reincarnated, or I guess brought to this world. So yeah, you can see we start off with 4 greens. So we're gonna orb change with Aaron, and then we're gonna swap out Aaron for Hinata because next turn I'm gonna get the Guy protection gauge, and I'm also gonna get enough points to use both the rewind and Misery's buff. So I'm gonna leave Misery in for now. And you can see like they don't have that much health, like we're already doing decent damage. But yeah, see, they debuff orange and blues, so you only want to use greens. So here I pop the Misery buff, obviously, and then I swap Hero in, and then I'm going to use Guy's buff. And the reason I want to hit the rewind here is because usually, well, I guess I don't hit it here. Do I? No, I don't. My bad. For the other ones, you want to hit it right off the bat, but this one, it doesn't really matter too much. The reason I didn't hit the rewind was because here I can ult, and then I can use another Guy one, build up to another ult, and then just crush this dude. So I rewind, and I don't think I use Gazelle's buffs. Do I? I don't know why I'm taking so long, but we're definitely popping the rewind, and I don't think I'm popping Guy here yet because it'd be kind of a waste. So yeah, here I pop, or here I guess to do crit rate because it'll last until next turn as well. So I do the 2 greens with the crit, and then I do Hinata's ult, 17,000, not bad, and then Gazelle does 21,000 with the crit. get the rewind, and then we're gonna get a full hand of greens, I hope. Yep. And then I think at this point I just pop both of Gazelle's skills to have him be the final hit, and then that's literally it. Like, this stage was pretty easy. It, like, as long as you have like a good Gazelle or something, you can, you know, clear the stage pretty easily. The rewind is really good for all of these because it's basically giving you an extra turn. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the light team. And then let's move into, I guess, the wind stage. All right, so we have the wind stage now, and you may be looking at this and saying to yourself, or saying to me, this is not a wind team. And yep, the wind team that I have, or that I tried, was Veldora, and then I had, I think, Ray, obviously for the orb change, Geld, free-to-play Geld, Hero, Rewind, and then Wind Milim and Wind Hakudo, the original wind units. And as many times as I tried, I could never get it to be the final sort of thing. So instead, can I back this up just a little bit, please? Too far? Just a little bit here. So yeah, I just used the water team to crush it. I have Frey for the orb change, Rimuru to get a bunch of points and get a bunch of Milim, and obviously these are my 2 DPS. And yeah, this one, if you have Wind 2.0, I'm sure it's pretty easy. If you don't have Wind 2.0, you might struggle a bit on this because they debuff everything except blues, and there's no real full blue converter at the moment. That could be what the anniversary unit is, but we don't have that at the moment. I actually tried a team with Dark Xion, the Protector, to see if I could, you know, take advantage of her full 6 greens to blues, and it worked okay, but I couldn't get the final mission, so I kind of just scrapped the idea. And yep, so we have Hero here because we want to use the rewind first, or maybe I don't do it this run. Yeah, this run I don't do. You can use it either immediately after the first turn or the second turn, but here I decide not to because I want to get all of these Hinata orbs to get her ultimate. I swap Rimuru out because I want to take advantage of his orb swapping. So as you can see, even if we don't have type advantage, we're still doing like decent damage. Like, he's already like 25% of the way dead. A quarter of his health is gone, I guess. So we pop the 2 Milims, and the orbs here are not looking that great, if I'm being honest. But I think I just do the rewind. And I think I clear the Hinata orbs so I can get the full Shuna orbs. Now on this stage, after turn 3, or after it says 3 turns left, all of your characters will get an attack down debuff. So I think I swap Hinata out here. I should, at least. If I don't, do I? I think I do. I swap Hinata out for Rimuru. Yes? Okay, yeah. Because I don't want her to get the attack down debuff, I just send the 4 Shuna orbs because I don't really want to spend any points to ult the orb change. And this is basically the turn where I kill, because I'm like, I don't think I can really push this any further, to my advantage at least. So here I pop the attack buff, Shuna's orb, Soul of Combos buff, and then Hero's crit rate. And then we just send the 2 Shunas, and then Hinata does a good 85,000. So he got obliterated. So yeah, basically if the team doesn't work for you, just use the water team. If the wind team doesn't work, use water team. That's the moral of the story, because water 2.0 is busted. But yeah, that was wind 2.0, or oh my god, my brain, I'm sorry. That was the wind speed battle, and now let's go into the earth speed battle. All right, so this is going to be the final battle, the final stage, because it's only 3 stages. And this is the Earth speed battle stage. We're using Earth Hakuro for his full orb change because they don't debuff Soul of Secrets or the orange orbs, and you know, Hakuro is a fucking god. We have, why am I forgetting all of these names? We have Ramrus, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Ramrus just for the trait, the attack trait. Earth Milim and Earth Luminous are my main damage dealers. Frey there for the orb change, I think. Or no, Frey is there for the orb steal because as you'll see when we get into it, you actually need to use a character that does orb stealing. So Frey is good. Albus, maybe Soe, I think Earth Soe does that as well. But yeah, just someone who will swap their orbs. And I actually get pretty lucky, but you might have to rerun it sometimes because you could get unlucky, right? So yeah, Luminous is my main damage dealer. Hero obviously for rewind and crit rate, and Aaron there for the because she's Earth, and also for the 4-star challenge or mission, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this one's also pretty easy. All of these take like literally 2 minutes if it works out in just a generally good way. If you get unlucky, you might have to rerun it a bunch of times, but usually each run should take about 2 minutes. So yeah, as you can see, we have 4 Milims and 2 Freys. Here I pop her thing and I actually get the Milims, so I just leave her in. I don't really need to swap anyone out. So obviously I send the 6 Milims, and yeah, we are already doing decent damage, so this is gonna be pretty easy. So yep, she debuffs the blue and the greens. Honestly, there's not really much to say because it's pretty smooth, pretty dry. Here I pop the rewind, and then I'm gonna do Hakuro. So I originally thought that I needed like another, like you needed full points and Hakuro and all this stuff just so you can get your buffs and utterly destroy her. But as you'll see, it doesn't really matter all that much because she does not have that much health. So as long as you have like an Earth Luminous or something and the hero crit rate buff, it will be really easy because those are the only 2 offensive buffs I have on my team, and that, you know, they don't cost enough skill points for me to need another Hakuro, but I just get it just in case. This was like my first run doing it and I cleared it first try. So bring Milim in for Aaron, and then I pop the Luminous's buff and then the hero's crit rate, and then I'm gonna pop Hakuro just to send the 4 orbs beforehand just in case, because I was a little nervous. I was like, maybe it might not kill. Send Milim and then Luminous, and yep, pretty easy, light work. And you'll see like right here, look how much damage she takes. 18,000. So yeah, I was like, okay, she's not gonna survive. Milim doesn't do that much damage because AoE, then Luminous does 38,000, utterly destroying her. What's funny is that now that I'm thinking about it and rewatching these, Luminous full like the Earth attack buff from the leader from Hakuro, and then the magic buff and the crit rate buff. She only did 38,000, but the water team and just a few Milims, Hinata was able to put out 85,000. That's a mixture of her increased stats and the Milim's unlimited attack stacking. It's really ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These are all really smooth and easy. Hopefully you get lucky with the tickets. I'm not gonna say whether I did or not because you'll have to watch that in another video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you all in the next one, and peace.